Joining us now are two ladies who are here to pamper us and tell us all about Pampered Chef. Maybe you have some of their kitchen tools at home. So we have Advanced Director Nicole Todd and Field Development Manager Noelle Del Grande. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Launched officially in Canada in March of 1996. So the company is celebrating its 39th anniversary of the first Pampered Chef cooking party on October 15th. Pretty exciting.
Very amazing.
I can't believe it, but I can't remember a time where I didn't hear that word here and there in conversation. So for people who may not know, tell us what Pampered Chef is.
Yes, absolutely. So Pampered Chef is the premier direct seller of high-quality kitchen tools. And we really use the power of cooking to bring people together, creating memories and special moments with family and friends, using our incredibly unique products and quick tips and personalized cooking experiences.
How did the both of you get involved?
So I was on maternity leave when I started with our oldest, and I just wanted a stone. Like, I literally contacted Pampered Chef home office here in Markham and ordered a stone, and then a consultant came with that stone, and I ended up hosting, and then literally 2 days later ended up signing up because it was just such a great opportunity. And it was something that I didn't know I was lacking in my life, but I'm so thankful that I have it, that it arrived. And yeah, so it literally started with a bar pan.
Wow.
Amazing. And I knew I wanted to be a part of Pampered Chef because it's such an iconic and well-respected brand in the direct selling industry. And one of the things that really stood out for me was our founder, Doris Christopher, had a vision of simplifying the cooking process so that the chef had more time around the table with his or her family. And that really spoke to me. So I think that that's a very important tradition to keep going.
For anyone who doesn't know, I mean, it is a direct selling model. So tell us about the independent consultants aspect to all of this.
Absolutely. So our independent consultants, through virtual and in-home cooking shows, really show their guests using our products how to make delicious and simple recipes, as well as they share tips and ideas, techniques to really simplify the cooking process and make it faster and easier. And our community of consultants, they have the opportunity to really customize the business opportunity to fit their lifestyle and combine their love of food, their love of helping people with their love of our incredible, unique products.
You know, I've heard of, different companies and they sort of go in and out of style, but we are really living in a foodie era now. I have two sisters, so all of our children are foodies. They wouldn't buy a frozen dinner if
That speaks volumes to me.
Yeah. I mean, they are always sort of talking about recipes, and for them, this would be amazing. So are you finding there's almost a reawakening of interest in something like Pampered Chef?
There's a huge resurgence in food. And I think that's where Pampered Chef is just so on trend because people, I feel, in my opinion, are going back to their roots. They're wanting to learn how to cook from scratch, be able to, teach their kids because it's where in the kitchen, every house has one. And that's where all the memories are built. And so people are really wanting to know what's in their food as well. So it's not necessarily they're wanting the takeout and they're wanting the drive-through. They want to know what they're consuming, and they're so much more health conscious. So I think that's where we come in, where we can serve people to be able to say, this is a fantastic recipe. This is what's in it. It is from scratch.
Right.
And it doesn't have to take 2 hours to cook. You can
Right.
cook it in 20 minutes.
Well, we were actually talking to one of our colleagues who said he years ago got a garlic press from his neighbor who is a consultant. And he said it's the best thing that we've ever had. It still is like brand new.
Yeah, I actually it's a funny story about a garlic press. I had a woman bring a garlic press to one of my parties in her purse. And the parties it was a mix of mothers and daughters. So the daughters were like mid to late 20s. And she pulled this garlic press out and she's like, yes, I have a garlic press. It's 19 years old. And every single one of you needs to add them to your kitchen because it's the best thing you're ever going to have. It was hilarious, and we were all laughing because she was carrying a garlic press in her purse.
Oh,
But
my
yeah,
goodness. Oh,
I hear about the garlic press all the time, though. That it's very famous. Yeah, because it's incredible. And
so how many
simplifies.
products do you have?
we have over 475. There's a lot. There is something for everyone, and it ranges from a $6 item to a $449 blender that will cook for you. There's so many. Something
Really?
There's something for everyone.
Tell us about getting involved as a consultant.
Mine, like I said, it kind of fell into my lap, but I know that people are more savvy. And so when people are looking for like a side gig or something else to, carry alongside their normal everyday life, they pick a kit. You pick someone to join with. That you feel comfortable with, that will be able to mentor you well, and they pick a kit and we do a launch date, whether it be that your business is virtual or your business is in home, or you can combine them both and you can just make the best of both worlds. So it's really
but
simple.
They're members of the Direct Sellers Association of Canada,
Yes.
obviously. What are the fees or the costs of getting started?
Oh, well, we're glad you asked that because October being our Heritage Month,
Ooh.
we have a very incredible special offer for October, and a new consultant can join and start a business for as low as $59.
Wow.
And on top of that, actually, it gets even better. If they were to host a party, whether it be in-home or virtual, they can use part of the free product that they earn as a host to go towards the kit, and they can start for $9.
Oh, my.
Yeah, I've never, in my 8 years, I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah, October is a big month for us.
October, yeah. Well, it's a celebration, right?
Yes.
I mean, so you mentioned that you have how many children?
I have 3 children.
You have 3 children.
Yeah.
So what are the working arrangements like? This is something that will
Yeah.
speak to many moms out there.
Yes.
Or dads.
Yeah, so when I started, I was on mat leave. I used to be a teacher. I used to teach high school science and biology and environmental science, and I loved everything that I did. And our oldest was 6 months old at the time. And then a couple months later, I found out I was pregnant with twins. And so life was about to get very, very different for us and change. And so going back to work as a teacher wasn't necessarily something that was meant for me to do. And so I get to have a flexible life now. I grew up with entrepreneurial parents, and I saw that growing up and didn't realize how that was so ingrained in me. And so I feel so blessed. I get to pick up and drop off my kids every single day. I get to be home with them. When I was teaching, I wouldn't be able to do that. So it's so flexible. I work, if I'm early to pick up, I can pull out my phone and I can work from my phone, or I can hotspot my laptop wherever I am. When we travel every year with Pampered Chef, I still can work if I want to, or I can serve customers in however I want, because we do live in such a virtual world. Mm-hmm. It's accessible anywhere.
And you love cooking.
I do personally. I've always loved it.
But I think that makes a difference. If you love preparing food and you have a family that you want to prepare great food for, then
I think it does go hand in hand, but I've had other people on our team that actually don't enjoy cooking. And so they say, I'm the pampered part of the Pampered Chef. And it's taught them to actually become a better cook, mm-hmm. and to be able to provide for their family better, more nutritious food. Mm-hmm. So I don't think necessarily there has to be a passion necessarily for cooking, but there might be a passion for nutrition and want to take better care, or maybe learn a different skill, or just they want to be surrounded by, an uplifting community.
Yes. Yeah. So before we go, what is your favorite product?
Oh, that's like picking a favorite child.
Oh.
So I'm going to say a piece of stone, because that's how I started and I still use them every single day. Our stones, I say, are the easy button. You literally put whatever you are cooking on it, put it into your oven, set a timer, you walk away so you can do whatever you need to be doing at that time, and it still comes out perfect. I'm not, like, no joke.
I have to get a stone. And you?
Well, I would say the brand new blender
Oh.
because we were just sharing stories about the fact that you can actually cook in this blender. So you can make soups, you can make sauces, and we were saying, when have you ever had jam?
Yeah, you
Yes,
make
Nicole
jam
just
in a
made jam.
blender.
And when have you ever been able to walk away from something that you're cooking with sugar and leave it alone? But with this blender, you literally can put the ingredients in, set the timer, and it does the work. You don't have to consistently stay there and stir it. So it is a huge convenience tool, as well as makes really amazing sauces, soups, jams,
Jam.
Nut butters. Yeah, so
Alternative
it's a
milks.
game changer.
Oh, boy, I'm already hungry. Okay, so where can people go to get involved and find out more?
Absolutely. They want to find us at pamperedchef.ca, and we are Pampered Chef Canada. They can find us online.
Nicole Todd and Noelle Del Grande, thank you so much for joining us today. This has been
Thank
fabulous.
you very much.
Yeah.
Our pleasure.
Well, she said she's magical, mystical, or a powerful wonder girl.